Hi everyone, and welcome back to my little corner of the world. This is Dorothy Biagioni, and I welcome you here today. I'd like to spend the next few minutes with you, please, discussing something that a lot of people, or maybe everyone, has experienced at some time in their life. And unfortunately, for some people, it is a pattern, and that is procrastination. I can hear some of you giggling at that one. If you take a look at your life, if you take a look at your hopes and dreams, your goals, your intentions, things that you have wanted to do, whether in the past or maybe even right now, and you're looking at them and you find that from week to week or month to month or even year to year, you've put them off on hold. You're afraid to go any further with it, or something's holding you back. That's procrastination. Fear leads procrastination. So you want to take a look at that subject one at a time to see what is holding you back. What is the fear behind you progressing in whatever that goal, whatever that intention was that you would set out for yourself? So many people set brand new goals, brand new intentions every January 1st. It's their New Year's resolution. And quite often a month or two into the new year, those goals and those resolutions, those intentions have been dropped. Ask yourself, is this a pattern? Have you done this? Are you still operating under this? And why? And quite often people will make up reasons, right? People will say things like, well, I'm afraid of failure. I set a goal that was too big and I just didn't think I could do it. Well, how do you know that you're not going to achieve that goal? How do you know that that resolution or intention isn't going to come true for you unless you see it right through? You're feeding yourself some lies here by saying, well, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that it's not going to work. I'm afraid of what the outside world looks like. I'm afraid to take the next step. It's all part of procrastination, and we all have fear. But fear really is false evidence appearing real. And unless you have seen this intention, living out this dream right to its conclusion, you don't know that it's going to fail. You've convinced yourself of that, but you don't know that for an absolute fact. And a lot of people, without realizing it, are actually afraid of success. They think they're afraid of failure, but actually they're afraid of success. And what does that look like? How would success change their lives? Perhaps they're afraid that, they'll out-succeed a partner and their marriage might be in trouble. Or if they're younger, that mom and dad won't approve, or they'll get so busy in a new successful life that they won't have time for their family. And again, they don't have proof that any of that is true. None of it. They're afraid of something that has not happened yet. Remember, false evidence appearing real. False emotion appearing real. Fear, F-E-A-R, goes hand in hand with procrastination. Take a look at a goal that you have set out, or make a brand new one. Set out a brand new intention. And allow yourself to follow through with it. Really follow through with it to its conclusion and see how much your life changes. And while you're working on it, some of those old fears may raise their ugly little heads again. Ask them, how does this fear serve me? Ask yourself, how does this fear serve me? If it gives you some type of a rational answer, take that apart as well. How? Why? Don't just let it float around as a generalized word or feeling that it just does, okay? Really get into it. If you ask yourself, how does this fear serve me? And the answer is, well, it doesn't. Then you know that you've been lying to yourself all this time. And don't feel bad about that. I would say we've probably all done it at some point in our lives. but it's time to let that go. It's time for you to achieve a life that you've always dreamed of, a life that you want. Whether it's a better career, a better business choice, a spouse, a loving family, to travel more. There's all kinds of hopes and dreams, wanting to move to another part of the world. Allow it to come true for you. There is no reason why some people can have their dreams and you can't. No reason at all, other than the ones that you've told yourself, other than the lies that you have given to yourself. And they are all lies. That's why successful people are successful. They haven't lied to themselves. They actually saw the truth and they were able to move with it. You have the same opportunity. Live with it. You get to have success as much as anybody else. We all deserve it. Step away from procrastination. Step away from fear. Watch how your sense of self-worth, self-value, self-esteem will grow once you allow that fear and that procrastination to fade away into the dead background and you step into a brand new life. This is Dorothy Biagioni. I invite you to drop me a line at my email, bia@shaw.ca. And if you would like to explore this further or anything else that is troubling you, we can work one-on-one in person. I'm in the Lower Mainland of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Or we can work via Skype, FaceTime, or telephone. We have many avenues and venues open to us. I invite you and I do encourage you to drop me a line. Dorothy Biagioni at bia@shaw.ca. Here's to you. Here's to a brand new life to you that no longer has procrastination or fear as part of its equation. That has success. That your life now is successful. It's happy, it's filling, it's loving. And it has success on every level. You get to choose because you own this life. I look forward to speaking with you again in the near future. Bye for now.